And hello, Alien fans, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. And once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for episode 3 of Alien Earth. Okay, so let's do a little recap. Spoiler alert: if you have not caught up to these episodes yet, it's only 4 so far. The last episode 2, we got to see Wendy pretty much fight a xenomorph while trying to find her brother. They finally, came together, and she got taken out pretty hard. She fought well, but her brother ended up pretty much helping out, taking out the xenomorph, and they was also able to collect certain xenomorph eggs and bring it to the lab where their scientists are doing their own experiments, and the creator who created the robot bodies that these kids all have now. He wanted to have, these xenomorph eggs and the xenomorph body and experiment on them and see what exactly are they, what their language are, all that, just dissect them. So in this episode, Wendy, she's out, they're trying to reprogram, trying to fix her, trying to help her out, and now she's got some new skill that she had no idea she had. She can speak alien, apparently. She can understand these things and feel its pain as well. We'll get to more of that in the next episode as well, because I have to go more in detail on that. But in this episode, we get to find out that Wendy can hear and feel what these things are feeling. So obviously the creator of her body and her new thing, he wants her to to communicate with these things and figure out what they're doing and what they want. And we also get to see one of the crew members that also has a new body, one of the new android bodies. He's working with the guy who was working with the android, on the ship that crashed, and he's trying to get back one of the eggs. Why? I'm not 100% sure, but he's trying to get the eggs back, and he wants him to pretty much work with him and try to figure out a way to get into the lab and try to get one of the recruit the eggs. So I'll talk about what the plan is for the next episode. So episode 3 is basically just us seeing Wendy dealing with that, and also seeing the others, kind of seeing what they saw as well during that whole rescue op thing that they went through. They kind of went through a little trauma in a way, so that was pretty interesting. Not a lot of alien action in this episode, obviously, but the story itself was just showing us, is Wendy still the same Wendy that she went into find her brother and came back out the same, or is she somebody different now, or something completely different? Maybe she's an alien, inhabiting the body, or something different. We don't know, but all we know is that she has this ability now to, I guess, communicate and hear and listen to these aliens and these xenomorphs, and it gets pretty crazy from there. Episode 4 explains a lot more, so I'll go back into that details there. But yeah, that's my thought of episode 3. There were some other things in here that I thought was pretty interesting, but it leads into episode 4, so I'll be able to explain it better in episode 4. So yeah, so there was episode 3. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought, and also, what do you guys think about Wendy? Do you guys think she's been infected by the alien, the xenomorphs, or something else? Why do you think she can now listen and hear what these things are saying now? Who knew the aliens that can actually communicate now? I wonder what they're actually going to be saying once that gets revealed in future episodes. So leave me a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good night.